There we go. I'm going to do a review of my Zippo hand warmer. I have a couple hand warmers that are old, like these. Here, toss it over. J.C. Higgins. They all kind of work the same way. These still work fine, as long as the element still works. I believe these older ones have an asbestos element. They're old enough, they probably have asbestos. They work for a really long time. The newer ones are fiberglass. And what I found was that you can actually take the element off of and it requires a bit of squeezing because it's loose, but I'm able to get these to work. So I had one that had a damaged element, and I replaced it with a new element, and it worked. Put this back. All you have to do is squeeze the sides in. I'll leave this one the way it is. So, a lot of people have never ever seen one of these. I've shown them to people, and they'd never heard of one, never knew it existed. Zippo sells them on Amazon, and you can get them other places probably. Yeah, so the way these work is you fill them with lighter fluid and then light the top, and you can put them in your pocket. There's a heat shield to keep you away from the fire, and the warmth comes out. I was reminded of these today because I was in firefighter training, and inside the hall we were in, it was cold all day. Not cold enough where you really need one of these, but I kept on thinking about them. So I'll show you, if you do get a Zippo one, it comes with this little fill thing. I've never used it. I had to find it in order to show it. I believe it comes with a little pocket. I'm pretty sure this came with it. You can put it in the felt pocket. It might be an older one, but I'm pretty sure it came with it. But in order to use one, you take the top off. You need lighter fluid, which you can get at any convenience store if you don't smoke. Paper clip to get the top of the lighter fluid open. Put it down. I like the Zippo brand better because it has a spot you can put your fingernail on. You can't do it with this other stuff. So you get it open and you saturate this element here. Try to keep it in. Just keep on pouring it in. I'm trying to not make a mess, but I am making a little bit of a mess. So I'm going to let it dry a little bit before I fire it up. I'll wipe it off the rag. And it's pretty well saturated. Maybe we'll get a rag and wipe this down so I don't light myself on fire. Never throw away your old socks. Make great rags. Okay. Put the top on. Put just a little bit on the top. I'll wipe it down again after I do this. I'm going to put this away. I don't want to light myself on fire. Wipe it down with a rag. Take a match out. And you'll get a flame. Let that flame burn off. Hopefully my smoke detector here doesn't go on. So what this is doing is it's basically heating up the gas inside so that it vaporizes, and then it'll burn in the element. Now it'll burn itself down because it's burned the gas out. And put the top on. And it's really hard to see with these newer ones, like this one with the fiberglass element. With the older elements, you can actually see them glowing. You'll see the metal glow. The newer one, if you make it pitch black, you can see it. What you can feel is warmth. And one of these will run for 4 hours or so if on a full tank. In order to put it out, You can't just put it out. What you can do though is put it in the pocket. And then put it into a Ziploc bag, and it'll use up all the oxygen in the bag and then burn itself out. When it's like this, you can put it in your pocket. It's warm to the touch. Yeah, I can feel it. It's not so hot that you're burning yourself. The entire thing is warm right now. I use these during hunting season. If I got to do outside work, shovel the driveway, they're great. But like I said, I've never seen anybody else, put that down now, who's seen them or known anything about them. When I show it to people, they're always, they're surprised, especially outdoors guys. They don't know, they didn't know they existed. I do like the chrome better than the painted. Some people have complained about the finish on the painted ones getting hot and coming off. I haven't had that problem. Your mileage may vary on that, but they do make a chrome one too. They're inexpensive, around $20, I believe, somewhere around that ballpark. I'll put a link in the description. The reason I have this out is it is a 30 cal 8 round clip holder. You can get them at surplus stores, and these fit perfectly inside of. So if you have a bunch of them, you can put them in here for storage. My grandfather kept his in here. I have 2 more of these older style ones. Yeah, put that back on. That top part gets hot. I have a really big one that's probably looks like a flask, and then I have one more small one that I have at the cabin. These older ones you'll hear referred to as, let me fix my light again. So I'm using a shop light for my light down here, and it wants to twist. These older ones you'll hear referred to as a Jon-e, Jon-e warmer. They're all made in Japan, no matter who makes them, either J.C. Higgins. The other ones are made by a couple other companies. One has a nice peacock shape on the holes. Yeah, these have just a plain one, but they're all made by the same company, I believe, in Japan. You can find them on eBay. There's a ton of them if you search for Jon-e. It's getting to be fall hunting season, cold season. A couple of these in your pocket make it not so bad to be outside for long hours. So, yeah, would I recommend them? Absolutely. Even the Zippo one, which is new, I'd probably get the chrome. I didn't know they made the chrome when I ordered the black. I like the chrome better, just because it's shiny. I like shiny things. One recommendation I heard with these newer ones is to poke one small hole through each element opening. I tried that, and it does seem to light a little better. It's warm in my hand right now. It's not so warm that it's uncomfortable though. You put it in your shirt pocket if you have like a flannel. You can put it in your upper shirt pocket, and it's right there where you want it, keeping you warm. Otherwise, you can put it in your pants pocket. They don't need a lot of air. If it was a sealed pocket, though, I suppose you could suffocate it and it would go out. And you have to relight it by lighting the top again. But yeah, like I said, no one else I've ever showed them to has ever seen them. Only reason I ever saw them was because my grandfather had a bunch of them in his stuff that I got. We didn't use them much as kids. I use them more now. Especially since I lost the weight. I'm more sensitive to cold than I was. So yeah, that's it. This thing here, I would probably throw away. I'm surprised I was even able to find it. And I did find a really old instruction manual. Maybe I'll take a picture of it and toss it on my website on how to use one of these. use good lighter fluid only. Keep burner always dry. Do not overfill. Do not let fuel come into contact with burner, which I do. Never pour lighter fuel on over the burner, which I do. Yeah, I'll take a picture of this and toss it online, even though I don't use the instructions exactly. It might make the burner last longer if you don't pour fuel over it. I'm not sure. These newer ones, the burners are not expensive. They're a couple bucks. So the older ones, I've never had to actually pour the fluid on the older burner. These light better. I think it's the asbestos is a better material for it, but you can't get that anymore. So you have to use fiberglass instead. So yeah, I think that's about it. These are well worth having in your kit for your winter stuff. Hunters, people, anyone who does outdoor activities. I could see doing some of our firefighter stuff. We're outside for a long time. I could have these in, not doing fires, but we do a lot of activities that are non-fire related. We're outside for a long time. I like to hear anyone else else is using them. I've never heard of anybody else who uses one. So I'd be interested to hear. Comment back and let me know. And if there's another brand besides Zippo that makes them, I'd love to hear too. The only one I've found, I didn't look a lot, but was Zippo. So yeah, that's it for right now. Cool kit. So until next time, thanks for watching.